we've owned and have been using our 3 Privacy Pop bed tents for 60 days now. We got these tents largely because we were going to be downsizing, and in preparation for living in a small space altogether, we decided to buy 2 of the twin-size Privacy Pops, and then we also got a larger king-size Privacy Pop for Aaron and I to sleep in. They designed these tents to have a little bit of extra fabric right where the pole goes through. It would really be a good idea to add an additional piece of support fabric on the outside, because we have started to wear through where that rod hits the fabric on the exterior of the tent. These rods tend to flip from being on top of that wire to being under the wire. When it is not specifically under this additional piece of fabric, you just run the risk of that fabric on the other side getting a hole. Definitely something to consider if you're getting these tents and you're going to be using them every day. An issue that we've run into with our pink twin-size Privacy Pop, the wire frame of the bed tent fits perfectly in with these little grooves that kind of stabilize the tent and keep it from shifting and moving while our kids are sleeping or they're playing near the tent. Because this tent has been rubbing up against brick every day, we've worn a hole in the exterior frame. I probably will put some material over where this tear is forming just to keep it from tearing further, but that's kind of the second issue that we found, specifically with the material of the tent and the design that lends itself to these issues. Aaron and I use our king-size Privacy Pop. I've never seen anything that's this awesome in terms of creating a bedroom from your bed. These side panels, when they're down, create an enormous level of privacy. And what we found is that even though we have the black tent, we can still see a little bit of the light outside of the tent, whereas the kids cannot see into the tent. It's also nice to have one of these panels closed during the day because it helps to create that privacy for the kids too. These tents have really been totally fantastic. If you're a family that's looking to downsize and you're trying to create a space for your kids and also a space for yourself in a small room, these Privacy Pop bed tents really are a phenomenal solution. We use this window on the king-size Privacy Pop not only to house our television, which is actually just a computer monitor that we have anchored on the outside of our tent, but we also have a fan positioned at the end of the bed so that we're able to control the climate in the tent. I highly recommend that when you're setting up your Privacy Pop for the first time, that you select a location where you have one wall that you can push the Privacy Pop up against, and that you come up with some furniture options to position at the other end of the Privacy Pop to hold it in place. We actually have furniture at the end of each Privacy Pop that extends beyond the tent itself, because these beds really do need some level of support if you're going to be using them every day. We actually use this trunk to screw the monitor into so that that monitor doesn't move as the bed moves when we're trying to entertain ourselves in the evening. At the far end, we use a storage ottoman, and the nice thing about this is that you can tell the corner of that tent is not exposed at all. The kids cannot run into it. It's not at risk of falling over in any way. And that is literally the only reason that we're able to use this king-size Privacy Pop without having a bed frame to support the structure. I hope that you guys have enjoyed our Privacy Pop review 60-day follow-up. If you have any questions, definitely put those in the comment section below, and we'll see you guys back here next time. Bye.
You.